There are moments in life when you speak with clarity, but your words still fall flat. You try to explain yourself, you try to stay calm, yet somehow you feel unheard, overlooked, or dismissed. This is not because your ideas lack strength. It is because your presence is not yet anchored. The Stoics understood something most people still miss today. Respect is not taken by force. It is earned through inner steadiness. When you speak from a place of calm self-control, your voice carries a different weight, a weight that does not need volume, only certainty. Today we explore 6 Stoic phrases that help you command respect without raising your voice. Phrases that draw boundaries, not through aggression, but through clarity. Let us begin. Phrase 1. I understand your perspective. I see it differently. Most people argue to win. The Stoic does not argue to win. They argue to remain themselves. When someone pushes their opinion onto you, the natural instinct is to fight back, to prove you are right. But reaction is exactly what gives the other person power. This phrase does something subtle but powerful. It acknowledges the other person without surrendering your own stance. No conflict, no attack, no emotional escalation. Just a clear line. You have your view, and I have mine. Both exist, and I remain unmoved. Say it calmly and leave silence afterwards. Silence is where authority lives. Phrase 2. That doesn't feel appropriate to me. Not everything needs a debate. Not everything requires an explanation. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is simply name your boundary and stop talking. This phrase is clean, direct, neutral. It does not insult. It does not defend, does not justify. It simply states the truth of your experience. If the other person respects you, they will adjust. If they don't, your silence after this sentence will speak for you. The Stoic does not yell to be heard. They remove their energy from what does not deserve it. Say it once, calm, flat, final. Phrase 3, let's continue this when we can both be respectful. Do not raise your voice. Do not defend yourself. Do not match their emotion. Just say the sentence, then stop talking. Because this is the moment where most people lose themselves. They get pulled into the fire. They react. They fight. They forget who is controlling who. But a Stoic knows. If the conversation becomes disrespectful, there is nothing more to discuss. This phrase does not ask for respect. It requires it. Short, cold, unmoving. Say it, then leave silence. Let the silence do the cutting. Phrase 4, I'm going to pause here. I'll return to this later. Not every battle is worth fighting now. Timing is power. When emotions rise, clarity falls. And the Stoic protects clarity above everything. This phrase does not concede. It does not surrender. It simply chooses the right moment instead of the immediate reaction. By stepping back, you keep your judgment clean, your voice steady, and your dignity intact. Because the goal is not to win this moment. The goal is to not lose yourself in it. Say it slowly, say it once, then step away, quietly. The strongest person in the room is the one who knows when not to continue. Phrase 5, I respect you. My view is simply different. This is the end of the discussion, not because you have to end it, but because there is nothing meaningful left to exchange. Most people believe respect comes from agreement. It does not. Respect comes from holding your stance without attacking the other person. This phrase keeps the door open, but makes your position non-negotiable. It signals, I see you, I acknowledge you, but I will not reshape myself just to be accepted. No defense, no force, no ego, just clarity. And clarity is the strongest language there is. Phrase 6, this part is outside my control. I'll focus on what I can actually do. Overthinking begins when the mind tries to control what is not ours to control. The Stoics drew a clear line. There are things within our control and things outside of it. Suffering starts the moment we blur that line. This phrase puts the line back in place. It tells the mind, do not chase what cannot be held. Return to what can be acted upon. Action replaces anxiety. Presence replaces projection. Direction replaces noise. Say the phrase, then take one small action. Not to finish everything, just to move forward by one step. Because calm is not something you wait for. Calm is something you choose. You don't need force to be respected. You don't need volume. You don't need to prove anything. Respect grows in the presence of someone who is calm, clear, and self-contained. Because the person who controls themselves is the person who cannot be controlled. So choose one of these phrases. Not all 6, just one. Use it once in the next real conversation you have. Notice what happens, and notice how your voice begins to change when it comes from a place that cannot be shaken. If this message spoke to you, tell me in the comments, which phrase will you try first? Just write the number, 1 to 6, I'll be reading.